5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hi there. What's going on? You right?
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how
Hi,
you
guys.
doing? Ah, thank you. Sex Face Galore, a show about me. Sex Face Galore. Yeah, that was the original James Bond.
That was, yeah.
Much better. Your suit Saturday was superb. Thank you very much, Hazel. I do try to burn into people's retinas where I can. Hello, Jim. How you doing, dear boy? I believe that's the first time he's worn that one. Possibly. Carrie is under the name Restream today. So, yeah, I think that may have been possibly the first outing of that particular zebra suit. Bought by Carrie, so thank you very much, Carrie. So, my suits will be touring, so I shall do a round with one. Then, if I could...
As I have a different guitar, you'll have a different suit.
Yes, that's the plan. Right, so I hope you're all well, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful, lovely people, welcome to the stream. We have quite a few songs to get through this evening. We've got a couple of winners from the other week, so we are going to get those through. But first of all, let's do the general housekeeping. So remember, ladies and gents, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, click the bell on YouTube, let you know when we're streaming and what's going on. Also, if you are on Facebook, please like, share, follow, anything that makes it go ping, ding or something. Anything to try and grow this stream, because it bloody needs it. Right, so, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we will be playing the quiz, and you can win, remember.
What can you win?
Mystery prize.
Yes, a mystery prize. Absolutely. And remember, the winner of the quiz also gets to choose a song for next week. That's how it works. We will have various quiz questions throughout the evening, and if you get them right, fucking awesome. Thank you, Glenn. See, stuff like that. Little things that notifications come up, it's all good and it all helps. So, shall we start off with a bit of Velvet Revolver? Your enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Sorry, I need to change guitar.
Okay, while Simon's changing guitar, we're going to go straight in with a quiz question. Why is my artist page saying hello? Oh, that is you? That's weird that it's come out on that instead. How odd. Thank you, Phil. Lovely to see you, dear boy. Okay, Carrie's going to do a quick quiz question. And who else is that? And a like and a share. Thank you, you sexy, handsome boy. Right, so the question is, what attacked Napoleon in a vicious and unstoppable onslaught, causing him to run and hide in his carriage during a hunt? Was it A, a large wild boar, B, a herd of bunnies, or C, a rampant deer? Count down, please, dear, if you please. Thank you. Yes. Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3.
That's not 5 seconds. You're saying it quicker than a second would be.
2.
You're supposed to go 1001, 2001, 3001. Oh, the other way, was it? 1001.
Okay, we're definitely done 5 seconds now. Okay, so we've got Jim on B, Glenn on A, Phil on B. The correct answer is, Carrie, please. Boom! B, a herd of bunnies. How amazing is that? Right, so Jim, you get 2 points. Phil, you get 1 point. Thank you very much, Carrie. All right, so let's do a bit of a... Can we have a bit of... I've got it on here. Blame it on Boom Boom. Ready? No, it's not Blame it on Boom. It's Slither, isn't it? I did one, though. What was I looking at?
Start as you mean to continue.
Carrie, I think it's on your one. I don't even know what I must have just looked at it through the corner of my eye, even though eyes don't have corners.
Or do they?
What do you reckon they do?
Well, what would you call that bit? Is it a corner?
A nook.
An edge?
A crevice. It's my eye crevice.
Connie called taper.
Go for it, Carrie. Go for it.
Homer!
Solo coming up. You can have it. Go on, baby.
How loud is that backing track?
Yeah, I think someone was a bit too over keen on the guitar on that one.
I think a guitarist must have mixed that. It was
Yep.
just all guitar.
Absolutely. Right.
Guitarist.
Who'd have 'em, eh? Right, so let's have another quiz question. Call me governor. Excuse me, one moment. Thank you very much.
Right in my face.
Yeah, so you like it. From 1912 until 1948, which of these disciplines were included in the Olympic Games? A. Art. B. Yo-yo. C. Jumping jacks. A. Art. B. Yo-yo. Or C. Jumping jacks. Place bets now! One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
Well done.
Thank you. That was very difficult
I
for
think
me.
they also say you can say elephant as well. 1 elephant.
Really?
2 elephant. 3 elephant. Yeah, so roughly about the same distance.
I think after we end up chatting, we might as well just give them 10 seconds. Okay, so Hazel has gone for B, Phil has gone for B, Homer has gone for C, Glenn has gone for A. Carrie, what is the answer? A. Art.
Imagine that. Art in the Olympic Games.
Mr. Glenn, you have earned 2 points. Yeah.
2 of the finest points.
2 of the finest points
2 of the finest points we have.
that society has to offer. Okay. Right, so this next one, we're going to do a bit of Queen, and this is for Jim. Jim, I do believe, won last week, so he has had the opportunity, rather, to choose a song for this week. Queen, Now I'm Here, is what we are going for. I've got it on here, Carrie.
For I have it.
For I have it. Yeah.
I'm going to play this in D. I don't even care what they're doing here.
You're such a webble. Are you ready, Simone?
Click's muted.
I will turn that back on. Here we go. Here I stand, look around. No, sounds not right. Hang on. Something's missing. Shouldn't there be backing there? Him going, here I stand, here I stand.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Okay, you might have to do that bit because it appears to be missing on the track. That's annoying.
I'll do it, mate.
Oh, you're just too good for me, you know that.
For you.
Okay, here we go. Let's try again. Here I stand.
Here I stand.
Look around, but you won't see me.
You won't see me.
Now I'm here.
Now I'm here.
Now I'm there.
Now I'm there.
Now I'm there.
Now I'm there.
I'm just. Just a new man. Wish you made me live again. Baby, I was when you took my hand, and the light of the night burned bright. All the people lost there didn't understand, but they knew my name on sight. Whatever came of you and me, America's new bride to be. Don't worry, baby, I'm safe and sound. Down in the dungeon, just pictures of me. Don't I love her so? Yes, she makes me live again. Yeah, hey Mark, a dead moon near the smoke screen sky, where the beams of your love light chase. Don't move, don't speak, don't feel no pain, with the rain running down my face. Your matches still light up the sky, and many a tear lives on in my eyes. Down in the city, just people of me. Don't I love him so? Don't I love him so? I'll stay around, gonna stay around, around. Down in the city, just you and me. Cheers, Mark. Cheeky. It's an averagely boring ending, isn't it? Alrighty.
That's how it should have finished.
It should. Thanks, lads. Love the guitar riff in that. Yeah, it's awesome,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
a great track.
Corking track, that, Gov. Do you reckon it's time for a bit of chat?
Okay.
All right, you better... Carrie, if you'd be so kind. Thank you. Maybe we need a bit longer. Right, we've swapped beards this week. Simon's collar matched the cuffs now. Oh, that's very nice.
I look a bit Rasputinish, don't I?
You do, actually. Suits you.
I might
Might keep that. So,
What's the subject for today, then?
I am going to have a thing that actually comes in and tells everyone what the subject is. But until that time... So today we decided we were going to talk about the meaning of life, didn't we?
Right. So there's no right answers and no wrong answers in this.
No.
And nobody knows. So first of all,
Yes.
why it's an interesting question is how people perceive the question. So I'm going to just ask you, what's the meaning of life? And you tell me your thoughts.
I don't think there is such a thing as a meaning of life. I think there is a primal nature-based argument, which you could say, for example, the meaning of life is to survive, procreate, same as any organism, replicate and expand your species. I suppose that is what I would consider the
perpetuity of your species.
There we go. That is what I would consider probably the only biological meaning of life.
Right, okay.
But for any other like social construct or individual, I don't think there is such a thing. I think it's all down to the individual.
So what's really interesting about that as a question is most people will react by saying, oh, well, it's to have as much happiness as you can in your life. And so what's interesting about that is most people will look at it from a very personal thing, how it affects them personally. But I think it's a far bigger question is what is the meaning of life in that where are we? Right, we're on a planet. Where's the planet? It's in the universe. Is the universe in something? Where is all of this?
Yeah.
How did it come about? Is it pure accident? Is there
a divine creator?
Yeah, like well, it doesn't have to be
intelligent
a creator.
Design.
Yeah, is there any form of intelligence? As some people have mathematically proven that we are in a computer simulation, which is a really interesting thing.
They've proven this.
So, with lots of theoretical science, there's not the technology to prove stuff. So you work out the maths, and if the maths make sense, so like the Einstein-Rosen bridge, so that mathematically proves that you could traverse time and space. So you're not limited to just the speed of light.
Is this where we're talking about bending space-time?
Yeah. So, you take two bit a straight paper, you put it that way. Then
Yeah. Because I think if you want to, I think a meaning of life is very, if you want to go on a personal level, is a completely individualistic idea. And thing is, if there's a creator who created the creator, yes, very valid
Jim.
question.
Yeah.
But I think there's a difference between when you talk about happiness. I've heard it put in a very good way that happiness is all well and good, but purpose is the thing that can drive a person. Having purpose in life gets you through the times where happiness is non-existent. So I think in life, if you had to choose between finding a purpose and finding happiness, I think finding a purpose is more productive and will help you more in life.
That's really interesting. So how would you see purpose? Is it providing you with just time to waste? Is it if you have purpose, does that provide you with some form of happiness?
I think it can do. For example, like happiness is fleeting. You can wake up one day, you can be immensely happy. The meaning of life, atoms to find different ways to survive equals EMC2, that's it. Our own meaning is nothing more than that. Would you agree?
I don't quite get that. The meaning of life, atoms to find
So
different ways to
EMC
survive.
squared.
Yeah.
So, does that have anything to do?
How do you mean, Teal?
Explain a bit more for us.
Yeah, if you can try and, because I don't quite get what you're getting at there, but it sounds really interesting. So I think what he's saying is just chaos theory.
Yes.
That it's just it's just.
It'll all come out in the wash, absolutely. But I think so for example, with purpose. So in life, it is inevitable that you are going to go through hardships, you are going to go through catastrophes, you're going to lose people,
Hardships shape you more than happiness does.
And
unfortunately.
Yes. And therefore your happiness will be fleeting. It will come and go. But having a purpose, say for example, for some people, they have children. Their children is their purpose in life. That having to get up in the morning to look after your child might, at other times in your life where maybe you would give up, forces you because of that purpose to keep going.
But then that's again, so you're talking of levels of abstraction. That's in a very small realm and scope. But what's interesting is for me anyway, it's always the bigger question. If you talk about global consciousness, if you talk about, we spoke about the random number machines that were influenced by, so there's a thing called random number machines. They're atomic machines. They are put underground very deep, so they're not affected by any kind of vibration, this, that, and the other, heat, whatever. And they randomly just choose numbers between 0 and 1. And when it's turned on you with silly questions.
It's a good purpose.
Carry on, Jim. That's good. Oh, I think that's good. When the world's going through big tragedies or stress, those numbers are influenced when they shouldn't be.
Really?
Yeah. I told you we had a good long conversation about this.
No.
And so we did.
Really?
Yeah. And so things like when the Twin Towers fell and stuff like that, the numbers were overwhelmingly more negative. And when there's been things like the World Cup or whatever, the numbers have been overwhelmingly more positive.
Would you say there is a global consciousness then?
Well, things like that kind of point to that. Again, we don't have the science to be able to prove or disprove any of that. Guess what Simon almost said? Saying our own purpose is what we make it. Yeah, absolutely. But doesn't mean there is any supernatural purpose. It's science. Yeah. At the same time, though, loads of people would say there's a supernatural purpose. So a lot of people are of a scientific mind, but the downside of that can be that if there's not the science to prove something, then it goes out. So, for instance,
there is unfortunately a bit of a what would you call it? Not a
blindness, maybe, with science.
Yeah, it's a case of if I can't prove it, then it doesn't exist.
So, like for instance, we know about quantum physics, but you only go back to kind of before the 50s, and it was completely denied. People would go, no, this is absolute nonsense. It's absolute just balderdash. It was effectively the supernatural of its time.
For I think when science says it can't know everything,
it just means it hasn't developed enough.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Famously, there's this quote from the late 1800s where a guy said, everything that can be created has been invented now, and we are at the pinnacle of. But that's hubris for at any time, and equally people that believe in religion and stuff. That, you know, our ancestors, when it rained or it thundered, they didn't know why that was happening, and so it just appeared to be coming from above, and it seemed like that was something fierce and angry. So they felt that there was something that made it like that, and so that kind of gave. Good game, Balderdash.
It is a good game.
Right, I think we need to wind this up.
We do.
So,
one very quick question, very quickly. Regarding like meaning of life and religion, as you said, do you think religion with the human species is inevitable in one form or another?
All I need to know is when I get another cup of tea. Sorry, go on.
Do you think religion, with the nature of human beings, religion is inevitable in one form or another due to our makeup?
There's actually a lot of research into this, and it seems that we have something innate in us that we always look for
something bigger,
a higher
authority,
whether it be, you know, just peacekeeping force or government or above. And so there's something innate in us mentally that always looks for that.
So there we go, everyone. That's a bunch of waffle for you all to absorb.
It's a really interesting question, though, because there's no right or wrong answers, and everyone will have their own take on what they believe from their experience and from their beliefs and their upbringing.
Very true. Carrie, can you press that button again so we can take our beards off? It is quite a warm beard. It really did suit you, though. I think you carry the Rasputin very well.
I'm going to bring like a long Mac or black coat.
Isn't the key word meaning? Well, yeah, meaning is completely subjective, and there is nothing wrong with subjective.
Is it subjective, though?
I think so.
Meaning?
Personal meaning, yes. I think so.
So you could say, well, what is death? What's the meaning of death? And that is, everyone would have to agree it's the end of the living body.
But not everyone agrees with that.
Well, it's not the end of the living body.
No, some people may say that part of the living body, the energy within you, what you technically class as a soul, may carry on. So... Hello, Lorraine. How are you doing? Anyway, we'll crack on because it's so easy for me and Simon to get waffling.
Right, what's next?
We'll be here all evening.
What's next?
Right, I think another quiz question, very quickly. So I think we're on quiz question number 3 now. What is the largest organ of the human body? Is it A, lungs, B, intestine, or C, skin? A, lungs, B, intestine, or C, skin? Answers now, please. All right, okay. Not yet. So, Carrie reckons she's got this already. So,
she's all over it.
Carrie, I want you to type.
It.
No, she hasn't seen the answer yet. So go on, Carrie, what do you reckon? Type it in. Let's see what you think.
Well, for a start, you've not specified what area of the intestine.
It just says intestine. I only go by what I'm told. So what do you reckon, Carrie? Lungs, intestine, or skin? Type your answer now. Carrie's gone for C, she's gone for skin. Okay, let's find out the answer. Boom! It's skin. Right, so Jim, we've got a lot. So we've got Jim has got 2, Homer's got 1, Glenn has got 1, and Carrie, you can have a little point for yourself.
And Phil.
Oh, did Phil get it as well? Phil got it as well. Good point. Okay, right. So while Carrie is just working out everybody's points,
and the reason for that is that your skin covers more surface area. Although your intestine's very long, it doesn't cover as much surface area.
Ah. That was an easy one. Well, sorry. Maybe you're just too intelligent, everyone. Maybe we should just play this game with thick people. Okay. What's next on our agenda? What do we got? Right, this next one was for Mark. So he did win one of the quizzes a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to chuckle a bit of... we'll go for on there. Why not? There you go.
Mate, right in my face.
A wild ride over stony ground, such a lust for life. The circle comes to town. We are the hungry ones on a lightning wheel, just like a river runs, like a fire needs flame. But for you, I got to feel it in my blood. Whoa. Don't need your touch, don't need your love. Whoa. And I want, and I need, and I lust, and I know, and I want, and I need, and I lust, and I know. Could I would give a mouth to mouth, like a moving heartbeat in the witching hour. I'm running with the wind, a shadow in the dust, like the driving rain. Yeah, like the restless rose, he never sleeps. I got to feel it in my blood. Whoa. Don't need your touch, don't need your love. Whoa. And I want, and I need, and I lust, and I know, and I want, and I need, and I lust, and I know. Cry wolf, baby, cry tough. Ooh, gonna sniff your muff and run. Oh, good point, right? I got to feel it in my blood. Whoa. Don't need your touch, don't need your love. Whoa. And I want, and I need, and I lust, and I go, and I want, and I need, and I lust, and I go. And I want, and I need, and I know. Take me, let me be your animal. Save me, let me be your animal. And I want, and I need, and I love, animal. Yes, Lorraine, is a very valid point. You didn't miss your song. What happened is we tried to find a half-decent backing track for it. What? Carrie, do you mind rotating yourself slightly? Thank you. Bit more. Bit more. You might have to go the other way.
You're moving into the camera pub.
There. Oh, nearly.
I've got to get back in my corner.
Yeah, you're going to have to almost be side on. There we go. I think you're just about out. Thank you. No, your chair's back.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Go on, carry on.
Okay. Matthew Sweet, that pause gets me too. Yeah, so we couldn't find a decent track for it, but we can do a version of it. If we'll do this next song, because I need to get this one out of the way, because this is a fucking killer, this next one.
What is it?
I Surrender.
Oh, holy crap.
Yes. Yeah, this is...
God be with you, my friend.
Thank you. I'm going to bloody need it. Where are we? There we go. I just don't. Jolene Turner was one of these people that you get. There's a reason why they get singers like Jolene Turner. Who's the one who sang with Malmsteen as well? I know Jolene Turner probably did. Jeff Scott Soto. There's people like that, those professional singers who can just deliver every night.
Jeff Scott Soto's got quite a lower range, actually, but Jolene Turner's right up there, isn't he?
Yeah, Jolene Turner's... Call him Jolene Turner. Oh, Jolene.
Jolene.
Right, okay.
It's such a great track.
It is great, but it's really hard to sing. So, wish me luck, everyone, because I will need it. Are you ready, Simon? Yeah, that's really hard.
You did really well, man.
I really struggled with that.
I thought it was bloody lovely.
I noticed also live, I did watch some bits of him doing it live, and like he takes down certain lines to give him that rest.
A little pace.
Yeah, he doesn't go like, I'm still in love. He goes, I'm still in love with you. He drops it. Just so he has that
saw
little
him,
break.
They filmed, I think it was that tour, they filmed, and he sings it perfectly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in concert pitch as well.
Oh, he's just ridiculous, man.
Homer said, this is the first single that I bought when I was a wee pup. Wow, that's back in prehistory.
I knew Joe Lynn Turner was old, but...
Wow.
Yeah.
It's older than I thought that single was. Jim says, my first singles were Monster Mash. Oh, yeah, Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep. It was Chirpy Chirpy Cheep. It was...
Oh, I can't remember. Hello, cat, darling.
Rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a popping and singing a song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street, love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rocky robin.
That isn't it? Ooh, chirpy, chirpy, cheep,
It's
cheep.
a completely different song, isn't it?
Hello, Cat, my lovely. Right, remember, ladies and gentlemen, just like to remind you,
Teal.
any donations to the stream will go to the Cat McKay Cancer Treatment Fund. So, for those of you who don't know, Cat was the subject of medical negligence in the UK. Her cancer was diagnosed far too late when it should have been earlier. And because of this, she was given 6 months to live. She found treatment in Germany that is actually has the chance of putting her into remission, which is a massive, massive thing. But the treatment is really expensive. So, you know, they have done everything to fund their own treatment, from selling things to, you know, absolutely everything you can imagine. So any donations to the stream will go to help towards that treatment. Also, we are putting on a show. There is a GoFundMe as well that you can find any details on my Facebook. But we are putting on a live show on February the 10th that is the aim to raise money to help her continue with her treatment. So if anyone wants to get involved in any of that, please do. It will be really, really appreciated. Shall we have another question?
Are we going to do Hazel's song?
Yes, we'll do a quick question and then we'll do that.
What else have we got to do?
We've got a few, so we'll plough on in a second. Right, let's go for it. What have we got? Since 1945, what do all British tanks have? A, toilets. B, torpedoes. C, tea-making facilities. Toilets, torpedoes or tea-making facilities? When you are ready, everybody. All right, we've got a few rolling ins. We've got an A, we've got a B, we've got an A. Phil's going for a C, Glenn is going for an A, TL is going for an A. Oh, it's very, mainly A's actually. So, let us find out. Carrie, if you will. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Carrie? Carrie's going to go for tea-making facilities as well. Let's find out. Boom! Boom! Tea-making facilities. Absolutely. Remember, this is British tanks, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't you think that's funny? I thought that was just hilarious.
I think it's very British. Absolutely. I'm surprised that they don't have, like, a croquet lawn on top or something.
Because they'll be stuck in the tank for long periods of time, and so it was seen as a nod to like try and ease the time in the.
So what would you? Yeah, what do you need? Tea or a shit? Let's go with tea.
TL, for fuck's sake.
I know. That's the Brits for you, TL. The things we do. Not. I was going to say we do well. No, we don't. We just do very strangely.
You have guns. We've got tea-making facilities.
Okay, stop the war, it's tea time.
Ironically, toilets will be needed after all the tea.
Yes, I know. Right, okay, so we're going to do a song we haven't done. Let's do Hazel's now, yeah?
Yeah. So
shall we just kind of, how do you want to do it?
I thought Carrie was going to play drums for it.
I can't play bass
Ah, well,
at
that's
the
the end
moment.
of that.
Well, shall we do like a sort of acoustic version with that?
Yeah, man.
And we'll do it a bit more.
Oh no, it's alright. I'll use this one.
But we'll do the more up-tempo kind of style rather than the slow version. What do you do when you get lonely? Nobody waiting by your side. You've been running, hiding much too long. You know it's just your fool foolish pride. Layla, you got me on my knees. Layla, I'm begging, darling, please. Layla, and darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Try to give you consolation when your old man had let you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down. Layla, you got me on my knees. Layla, I'm begging, darling, please. Layla, darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Make the best of the situation before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, or that in all my love's in vain. Layla, you got me on my knees. Layla, I'm begging, darling, please. Layla, darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, got me on my knees. Love, I'm begging, darling, please. Layla, darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Oh, nice. That's very floaty. Very nice. There we go. Sorry we couldn't find a track for it, but hopefully that'll do.
It'd be funny if she wrote and complained.
Yes, that.
Dear sir, how dare you?
How dare you?
Oh, thank you, Lorraine.
Oh, you're way too kind.
No, really.
Yeah, really. Shall we blame it on the boom boom?
Right, I'm going to change.
You do that. I reckon I've got it on here somewhere. Cool, lummy.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Okay. What do we got? Yep, we're all good. I think we are all hooked up, revved up, ready to go. Boom, boom. It's been a while since I've done this one. Are you ready, Simon?
Yep.
Here we go. I like big love, black love, white love, your love. Here we go. Sit back, hold up, open up, just enjoy the show. Like ice cream, whipped cream, there's dreams. Do you know? Can you feel what I mean? Hey, it feels so good, and you know that it would when you're bringing you the boom, 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 boom. And you're so sweet from your head to your feet. When I'm giving you the boom, when you wake up in the morning in somebody else's room, blame it on the boom, boom. Now see, I would ask you where you like it. I'm gonna tell you where you want it to. There's the bathroom, the classroom, the last room on the left. In my fantasy and ecstasy, giving you my everything, my very best. Looking like bad feet, black seats on my heels. Do you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, yeah. It feels so good, and you knew that it would when you're bringing on the boom, boom, boom. And you're so sweet from your head to your feet. When I'm giving you the boom, boom, you wake up in the morning in somebody else's room. Blame it on the boom, boom. Yeah. She like big, black, white, sure enough, here we go. Hey, oh, it feels so good, and you know that it would Cheers for the share, my boy. Rock. Right. Oh, got another biggie coming up. I think we're going to have a little quiz question. Are we on the last quiz question? Oh, operator of the buttons. Right, okay, going for the last quiz question, ladies and gents. Time to get your points in. What was the original purpose of bubble wrap? Was it A, insulation, B, wallpaper, or C, soundproofing? Insulation,
all plausible.
wallpaper, or soundproofing? I think I know the answer, so I'm not going to say. No, I'd look pretty terrible.
No one could be that stupid.
Oh, right. We've got all A's. Interesting. Lady typist over there, what's your preference? What do you think? What are you going to go for? She's going for A as well. Oh, okay. B, wallpaper. Clean sweep there.
But you could understand, couldn't you? Because people would think, well, because it's got air in it, so therefore it would. Act
Yeah,
as
you would
insulation.
think so, but apparently not. No.
Someone thought it would be great as wallpaper.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's kind of thing. Look, we've got.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what this would be great for?
Yes, like when somebody first invented a table. You know what this would be brilliant? Wearing it on my head.
My new hat.
Okay. Are we gonna?
Right.
Okay. So someone invented a guitar. What can I use for? A sledge, of course. Absolutely. I'm going to put a small guinea pig in the sound hole and send it down a snowy mountain.
The last 5 minutes in my house, I'd be popping all the bubbles.
Too
Just
true.
running head first into the walls.
Okay. Let's go for a bit of final countdown. Have you got it over there, Carrie? I can't remember. Just going to have a little nosy. We're going to actually get through all the songs this week.
What happened to your hand?
I would love to say a fury wank, but no. Drumming too hard. Yeah.
Drumming something too hard.
Yeah. Call lummy. Right. What do we got? Are we good to go? Great keyboard sound, isn't it? Casio heaven. Can I turn the heating off now? Is that all right? Bit toasty in here. We need smoke. We need lots of smoke. Nice. Atmospheric. Here we go!
I'm a bit loud.
I saw that. Wish me luck, everyone. We'll be together. Matches my singing. This next bit might go wrong. The final countdown. Whoa. It's the final countdown. We're living together. One square. We're love is us now. It's the final. Wow, that ending was unique.
How high is that?
What?
That's like a top D.
Is it? Don't know. It's the final countdown! It is quite high.
Oh, God. That is killer. C sharp.
I don't think he's ever done that, because something happened to his voice. I can't remember what, but if you ever see Europe now,
He blew out his tongue. One time he was just singing, his tongue came straight out. Straight out. No,
straight out,
so
mate.
There was a bloke going, the fuck? And then he choked in the audience, and
yeah.
There was a big thing about
it. A
it.
guy turned around, he bent over to pick something up, it went straight up his bum.
You always have to go to the bum.
Of course, always. But no, so I don't know what happened to his voice, maybe, because on record he sounded amazing, but then after, I don't know, I watched some of the live footage from that tour, and he was struggling, he couldn't hit any of the high stuff, so it must have...
The high stoves.
Any of the high stoves.
He's really short, so when he has to do his cooking...
Yeah.
On a small barbecue.
Well, it's such a shame, because he had such a great voice. I mean, he still sounds good, but it's obviously a lot lower.
Live, they were fantastic. He's a really good front man as well.
Yeah, he's great. And it's just one of those things, isn't it? Your voice changes.
I saw them when they had Key Marcello in the band, and Key Marcello was a monster on guitar.
Yeah. Is that the original guy?
No, that's... what's his name? I will think of his name.
You will think of it. If anyone out there knows, please let us know. Right, before we do the last song of the evening...
He was a massive Gary Footmore fan, the original guitarist.
Okay. Right, let's have the scoreboard and see who has won. Who do we reckon? I know Glenn got a few. I don't know. It's John Sykes? No.
John Sykes was...
Whitesnake, wasn't he for a while?
John Norum.
John Norum. Okay, John Norum, there we go.
John Sykes originally was with, so one of the first bands he was with was Tigers of Pantang, and then he went to Thin Lizzy, and then...
He went to Whitesnake, didn't he, at one point?
Yeah, then he did a Blue Murder album, Fred.
That's him, good old Fred.
I'll do.
All right, Governor.
And then he went to Whitesnake after that.
And very good guitarist.
And then he found out that they never actually spoke to him that he got the sack. He just found out that they had
Replaced him.
Announced a tour with who was it? Steve Vai and Adrian Vandenberg.
Well, that's kind, isn't it?
And he had done like sort of good 4 years with them.
Yeah. Wow. Supported Tigers of Pantang once at the White Rabbit in Plymouth. Not sure how much of the original lineup. Yeah, you probably just got the Tang, not the Tigers of. Right, okay, let's find out who won, so Caddy. Right, it's Jim again. Jim has snuck it. No, it's a draw between Jim and Phil.
Quiz off.
Quiz off, you bastard.
We've got to do a title for that.
Quiz off.
Quiz off.
Back of the net. Right, okay. Okay, here's the question.
Or trick questions. Of course, Theo.
Okay, how many days have I been wearing this particular onesie?
Oh, don't.
Okay.
Oh, look at Jim being all gallant.
Is it? No, it's all right. We're gonna do this properly. So how many days have I been wearing this onesie? Is it 1 day, 3 days, or 5 days?
So 1 day,
3 days, or 5 days. Phil's going for 5, Jimmy's going for 5. So you all obviously think I'm a really stinky bastard. I hate to disappoint you, but it's 3.
I was surprised 7 days wasn't in there.
That is true. Okay, right, it's still on the table. Okay. These set of keys does this button here, okay, does this set the alarm for my Yamaha motorbike, my Honda motorbike, or the Ducati motorbike?
Okay, so basically, who cares? It's
Yeah.
just 3 bikes, go on.
3 bikes. So is it the Yamaha, the Ducati, or the Honda? Let's find out.
All right, we've got a split decision here, Honda and Ducati.
But I'm just amazed that someone's come in called Snot Rocket. Oh, the tension. No, it's the Yamaha, so you're both wrong again. Okay, Simon.
What?
Simon, whisper a word in my ear very quietly. Okay, what's the word Simon just said? Strumblefloof, bunglefish, or snurdlehoff?
So, A, B, or C?
Yep. Go. A, B, or C? Oh, for fuck's sake, you both got it. Okay, it's obvious that it's destined to be a draw this week.
So one of you choose half a song, and then one of you choose another half of a song.
So shall we find out what else you've won? So we're going to go. Let's find out what your mystery prize is. Are we ready, everyone? Here we go. Get ready. You have won a very happy cup of coffee.
Look how happy.
Yay! Oh no! That's the next one, when he's been downed by someone. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to give Phil and Jim. You both can choose a song for next week. So we've got 2 songs for you next week. Look at that creme, beautiful. So drop us a message, PM us, and you can have a song each because we're nice like that.
Pee on us.
Pee on us. Why not?
Okay.
Pee on us, pee on us. Okay, we've got one more song to do before we call it an evening. Okay, Carrie, if you'd be so kind.
What song is it?
Have you got to change guitar?
What is it?
Pause. Sorry, Carrie.
Oh, it's sorry.
It's the last one
I'm
on
so
the
sorry,
night.
Carrie. I was in a world of my own there.
Jim's run out of song idea. Okay, I'm going to see if I can remember the words from memory. Good luck.
Bad sign.
I used to know all the words to Pantera many moons ago. Okay, after you, Carrie.
Someone's a bit full of themselves.
got to be soon. Nicely done, sir. Good work.
That was superb, dude.
That was great. I love that song. Such a good tune.
That's so good. You're really quite good at this.
It's all right when it works.
Bravo.
When it doesn't, it just goes really strange. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, as always. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. I'm surprised I've gone this long without... No, I do need a wee, so I'm going to make a mad dash.
What is it with you and bodily functions?
Oh, mate, I must have gone for 20 wees today, at least.
That's a lot of wee.
It's a lot of wee.
Yeah, it's a lot of wee.
Thank you, Phil. So, Jim and Phil... I have got
prostate.
Do you want to test? Do you want to check it? Do you?
Now, if you had been at that gig with Joey Tempest...
Joey Tempest's tongue right up there. Oh, I think you need to see your proctologist. Okay, everyone. So we're just going to do a few thank yous. So we should go over to the thank you screen. So I'd like to thank Glenn for sharing the stream, Kat for sharing the stream, Mark for liking the stream, Phil for liking the stream, Phil for sharing... Oh, Phil, you've been busy. You're a good lad. And Glenn for liking the stream as well. We've had a few YouTube, Paul Mackey, Silk and Bones, Twist Music, Shop Vision have all subscribed of late. So thank you very much, everyone.
That would be a great name for a band, wouldn't it? Silk and Bones.
Silk and Bones.
Silk and Bones.
Okay, everyone, take care. We will be back. Right, Thursday is a very, very special day.
What's happening?
I shall tell you. Carrie, poke your face in that way. Okay, she's not going to. Right.
Went really shy.
She's not impressed. No. So it's going to be Carrie's last drum stream, so she can get on with doing her uni work.
What's she doing?
She's doing a little performance, and you are joining us.
Am I?
Yes, you did say you would.
Oh, cool. No, I'm well happy.
Excellent.
What is it? Or is it a surprise?
No, it's all easy stuff, all stuff you all know.
Okay, cool.
So Carrie's going to be playing drums, so this will be her last drum stream while it goes on hiatus until a time that we can resurrect it once more. And in the evening, I will have Annie Humphreys is coming over. Do you know Annie at all? Have you ever met her? She's awesome. She sings with the band Frog and a Rocket.
Did she sing with you the night?
Yes.
Ah, yes, then I met her.
Yeah, she sang like Creep. I'm trying to remember what some of the other songs were. She's awesome. She's absolutely a legend. Everybody loves her. She's brilliant. So, and she's very talented as well. So we're going to have Annie in here on Thursday. So please all tune in. So 6 p.m. for the stream with me, Carrie and Simon. And at 8:30 for myself and Annie Humphreys. So we'll see you Thursday, everyone. Take care. All the best. Much love. Mwah.
Enjoy the rest of your week. And
yes.
Be kind.
Yeah.
To everyone you meet.
And people you don't meet. Just be kind in spirit.
Yeah, actually you can do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just people walk past your window, just blow a little...
No,
to
that's maybe a bit too much.
Yeah.
Just smile.
Yeah, just dangle your willy out the window, shake it around. They'll appreciate the gesture, I'm sure.
Never did me any harm.
Yeah.
4 years, man and boy.
Just for those few years in Broadmoor. All right, everyone. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.